Well, I like to give the docs some advice, some free advice. One is make sure your staff is well trained to deliver what you're trying to deliver. Not hiring a person coming in with 20 years of RDA or hygiene experience and say, well, they know what they need to do. You have to make sure your team knows what your goal is for that office and the type of quality of dentistry you're going to be doing, and then put the training mechanisms in place, but do it with qualified people. I don't teach dentistry because I'm not a dentist, and so I don't give people advice on dentistry stuff. I know where my limits are. I don't do accounting. I have an expert who does that. I don't do bookkeeping. I have an expert who does that. So you have to look, outsourcing is not just a cost, it's a value if you do it right. And get your teams on the same page, and then take that standard that you have and market it, because it's communications. If I tell the patients one page on my website, what am I doing in this office to make sure we have the best dental water, for example, and we're using the Steri-Stil straw. All these phrases are Google search. The patients will have a bird's eye view exactly all the components you do. That's going to separate you from the other office. Everybody can talk about whitening, and that keeps you in one area. So that means the only way you're going to get one patient from another office for whitening is price driven. But I have an area over here that's value added and nobody else could touch. I could sell that to patients through communications, and that'll give me an edge on everyone. Makes me an expert within the eyes of the patients themselves. And if you don't believe the economy or the public is moving that way, because the internet, it's making all of us experts in some way. I'm looking for flashlight bulbs on Amazon. By the time I was done, I'm an expert in flashlight bulbs.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the way it works.
Precisely.
Sitting here trying to do a presentation, and with Todd coming in here and giving us information about wine, I've learned more in this short period of time about wine than I would probably picked up in maybe 5 or 6 years.